Today we'll be taking a look at Hunter Brzustewicz, one of the top young defensemen coming up in the ranks for the Calgary Flames. This is a player that could have the potential to be part of this core for a very long time and who could be a pillar for this team for the foreseeable future. Hunter Brzustewicz was drafted 75th overall in the third round of the 2023 NHL entry draft by the Vancouver Canucks. At the time, Brzustewicz was seen as a high upside two-way defense prospect listed at 6'0", 190 pounds, and he stood out for his elite skating and playmaking abilities. In February 2024, Hunter Brzustewicz was traded to the Calgary Flames as part of the blockbuster deal for Elias Lindholm. Instantly, Brzustewicz became one of Calgary's top defensive prospects. Calgary also added Andrei Kuzmenko, Yoni Yermo, who recently got bought out, a 2024 first-round pick which became Matvei Gradin, as well as a conditional 2024 fourth-round draft pick, which was sent to Philadelphia. In exchange, at the draft, the Flames got 2 picks and were able to draft Luke Misa, which was regarded as a pretty good pick and a steal, as well as Eric Jameson. In the OHL with the Kitchener Rangers, Brzustewicz exploded for 92 points in 67 games in 2023-2024. This put him alongside the league's best defenseman in terms of point production. On March 14th, 2024, Brzustewicz signed a 3-year entry-level contract with the Calgary Flames, and in 2024-2025 he played 70 games for the Calgary Wranglers, tallying about 5 goals and 27 assists for 32 points. Late in the season last year, he earned his NHL debut, and he played 1 game with the Flames, earning 18 minutes and 23 seconds of ice time and a +2 rating. This, of course, was alongside guys like Zane Parekh, Sam Morton, and Adar Suniev after the Flames had been eliminated from their playoff chase. In terms of his scouting and outlook, scouts praise his smooth edgework and transitional vision. He's considered a smart second pairing guy who could potentially make plays up ice and under pressure. Looking at Brzustewicz's skills, the one thing scouts say is for his skating and mobility, he has elite edgework, so he excels in 4-way mobility with smooth strides and hardly legs in transition. He also does not have the best top speed yet. However, this is something that is still developing, but his technical skating mechanics and edgework suggest that there is significant upside. His transitional game is pretty well praised. He consistently initiates rushes with stretch passes and carries the puck efficiently, and scouts compare him stylistically to an Adam Fox light for his smooth zone entries and vision. In terms of defensive play, he uses an active stick and gap control to steer forwards away from high danger areas. In terms of his offensive tools, he has excellent passing and vision, often threading passes to the slot for high danger chances. However, the shot does need to improve as it lacks a little bit of power and he uses it a bit sparingly. In terms of his projection, his expected ceiling is an NHL second pairing defenseman with some PP2 upside. To sum it up, he's a gifted puck moving defenseman with elite vision and great skating. He's carving his path from OHL star to potentially an NHL contender and being that number 2 guy behind Zane Parekh. Expect him to push for a permanent NHL spot over the next year, especially with Rasmus Andersson potentially departing the team, as well as depth guys like Daniel Miramanov, Jake Bean, and maybe even Joel Hanley being a bit uncertain as to where they're going to fit in on that blue line. So I would say with this prospect, he'll be something to watch this training camp. The defensive lines I would like to see in the case that Andersson gets moved are Uyghur with Ball, Hanley and Parekh, and then on the third pair, Pahal with Brzustewicz. Overall, I think it's going to be a big season ahead for this player, and I'm really rooting for him as I think he could be something special and part of this core for a long time. Anyways, if you liked today's video, please like and subscribe and let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think he'll be able to crack the roster? Do you think he'll spend another year in the AHL? And I'll see you guys in the next video.